Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, and since we're talking about hypermobility, just how fast, is hypermobility, and why is it useful, and what can you do with it, when you're in a level, like in an actual exploration area, where you're trying to go from here all the way around, through here, all the way around, through here, and then up to the boss. How can you do that in like the fastest way possible without like a level clipping glitch or something like that? And this block cancel on lightning charge is, I mean, it's sort of a glitch. Like, it wasn't in an intended mode of movement. It was actually meant to be an attack, because of what the description says. Rush towards foes at lightning speed and unleash a palm strike. So it was supposed to be, you know, some kind of an attack, and the attack itself does not deal a great amount of damage, but the speed at which it allows you to move opens the way to a decisive victory against any weapon. I don't know what weapons we're fighting against, but we're usually fighting against the Lost, so I'm not exactly sure what that means, but they knew that the attack was not a huge amount of damage, but they meant it for one single movement and then an attack at the edge of your hand. But when you pair this with a bunch of stamina and a bunch of ability to be unseen and unheard and so on and so forth, you can actually move surprisingly fast through an area. And if you don't attract attention like I just did there, you can actually move through here very fast. And you can see that the enemies gave up already. And dogs, because they're dogs, they can smell us. They can know that we are going somewhere, and you can see that we already made it around to the beginning again. And so, I mean, that was about 10 seconds or so. You can move extremely fast when you know the route, and you can see the dots are so spread out because of how the game was polling my location. And just walking around here, there's so many more dots than there are on the path getting here. So as we load up again, so we can do that, and then we can just kind of walk over this way, and then we will go invisible now, and then we can zoom through here, and let's see, let's go this way. And then we can just waltz through here. And no big problem, even though the monkeys did smell us there for just a second as they came down from the top. Okay, she got a little confused. So here we are, 3.5 minutes into the movie, and we're to the boss already. So that is what you can do when you realize where you're at and what you're doing, and how fast you can move in and out of each area. It really does take every single bit of challenge out of what you can do with hypermobility in each encounter throughout each level. You can just simply run past, run away, and move on. There is zero challenge to even behold there, and so it's a real great way to just move on and get past everything and not worry about anything at all. Now for this guy, you definitely want to be quick mobility if you can, because he is very fast with his attacks. He moves everywhere very fast, and if you are not quick mobility, he can become extremely difficult very fast. And so you can zoom in and out of each encounter here. Okay, of course he's got the double spin, Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And too bad that stun is over. That is really unfortunate. And this is where, whoops, I'm turning caps lock on and off here. This is where things can get out of control here very quick. As you can see, very, very, very tough to keep up with him here. But as we are at quick mobility, it makes things, very, very simple usually, because we can just move away and jump away. Wow, that was definitely a very, very close call there. And you can see that we can just move wherever we want to at quick mobility. Oop. And yeah, that is where quick mobility for this fight is so helpful, because you can zip zoom around at any direction, and you pretty much always want to go away from him. In phase 2, just dodge backwards, just neutral dodge backwards outside of his range of attacks, because at quick mobility you have so many iframes that you can, and a lot of ground movement coverage that you can go for. And it's a really, really, really good way to just zoom around him, because he is going everywhere. Sometimes you'll get a combo of like 17 attacks in a row. And some of those can be extremely hard to get around, because you just don't have the range of dodges or the stamina to keep up with it. So here at 283 stamina, as well as getting focused and then having 20% stamina regen overall, which is really, really helpful when you have high stamina bars. This is a great way to, just move around in between each of his attack movement patterns. And you can see how many times we can dodge, about 15 or so, and we can move as quickly and as nimbly as we need to in and out of each fight. So anyways, you can zoom through levels, and then you can zoom through bosses very, 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 very quickly if you have an idea as to where you're going, what's going on, what should I be building for, what should I be trying for, and how should I be prepping myself for what's coming. So we were at like 6 minutes or something when I won, and so if each level of the game took about 6 minutes, you can see how you can kind of just speed run your way through the game with hypermobility, and if you know exactly what you're doing at each point in time. So there's no reason why Code Vein can't get faster and faster the more you know about it. And so if you're still taking things a little bit slow, that's completely fine, but there are ways to just speed up and move through the game. And if I was doing the Road to 100 this way, I would have been done years ago, getting to 100 stars. But this is exactly the reason why I'm doing the Road to 100, is to show things like this as we go along the way. You guys know this, but I just wanted to kind of re-emphasize that again, as to that Vein is not difficult, but as soon as you find where the pressure points are of the game, of each boss, of each enemy, of each area, different things like this, Vein goes so fast, and I love it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again. Have a good one. Bye.